what they were
Bruh,
doing.
that just reminds me of a doctor I went to. I had like having to work at Home Depot, and when they put me down with the pro section, I had to scream a
So,
lot for people
what's
to
the
hear
button?
me because it's
G?
so fucking loud.
Okay. Alright.
So, wound
We're
up.
leaving you.
I know. What? Oh, Jesus. Hold on. What's up, guys? Lethal
Oh
Company.
god,
Woo,
yes, the
first time.
Yeah, let him do his
Run
intro.
away, run away.
But
Or
yeah,
nah.
We won't help.
basically what wound up happening. What the fuck was I talking about?
Potato. You're talking about at Home Depot, they did something.
Oh, yeah. I went to the doctor because my throat was like fucked. I normally, as you could probably tell, I normally have a very robust voice, meaning I'm loud as fuck. So,
This is not my normal voice. Well, this is not the voice I had.
Oh.
This is the after effect of COVID. My voice was different before COVID because I literally COVID ripped me a new one and
None of
literally
these,
ripped my
none of
throat open.
these buttons are interactable.
Gotta run away.
don't go that way, turret.
Okay.
I think she's dying, but I'm not gonna go and look.
I'm not sure either. Let's see here. We got some packets, an old air conditioning unit.
Aki.
So if I give Chicken his blood, you press that button and then.
Oh, I know that spot. I know that spot. I watched Skip the Tutorial die in that spot.
Oh, you're going for the Japan. Damn it!
Nothing over here.
A potato flew around my room.
Anything? No, that's an end.
And I'm like, okay, doc, I need my voice back. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you this pill that's a distant cousin of C-Chlor.
That sounds fun.
And it's like, dude, I live an hour and a half away from a hospital that would be able to help me. So he's like, you know, if you're worried about it, just don't take it. I'm like,
I think I've
"Thanks,
already
Jeeves."
checked down there. Not really
My doctors
anything.
have to constantly look at my allergies because they forget I'm allergic to seafood, peanuts,
Oh.
plus
Oh.
I'm also lactose intolerant. So there's like fuck.
I'm also lactose intolerant. I don't let that stop my cheese consumption.
That doesn't let stop me from ice cream.
There you go. Some things are worth the pain.
It's worth it, but it hurts.
I know that's apparently not a secret door.
There's like
Wait,
no doorways. I haven't found shit. Is there a door this way? No.
Now, the only other doorway is the way that's leading past the fucking turrets, so...
No, there's the way that I came. There's a jump. I just didn't want to do it.
Valid. What I can end up doing, since I've got basically a full inventory, is I can drop the key that I have and then turn that turret off back in the ship.
But what if I want to make friends with the turret?
Well, then you can go and give it a great big kiss, or take this key with you in case you need it later.
Okay, if I can pick it up. There you go.
I got a key.
Where's the jump down here? Nothing. No, there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so dark.
Oh, that is a
Where's
jump.
the light?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Well. So. This is fun. So I may or may not have missed the jump coming back that Smoothie was talking about. It didn't kill me, but I can't do anything now. Yeah, exactly, Rip. Oh, that's where the sprint bar is. Unless nothing for me to push. There's no like a way for me to push through. So I'm just stuck here. This is very fun. This is a very enjoyable video. This game doesn't have the content warning style O2 meter. There isn't even anything down here to kill me. They found two creatures, I know that much, because two creatures stuff added to the terminal. Like, I hope they're not both dead. There's something above me. I know it. I can hear it scuttling around.
I don't know. That's the only thing that can make sense to me why he was alive down there. Let's see. Oh no, he's missing.
No. I thought I. No, wait, that's not it yet.
How did you do that? How did you do that? How are you
So,
alive?
so you know the jump you were talking about? I made it over. There was
Yeah.
nothing there. Tried to make it back, failed, fell down into the hole. Nothing was there.
Yeah, you were supposed to die. You're supposed to die when you fall in that hole. How did you live?
I'm not. I'm built different.
Oh, built different, bro. God damn. Look at.
That I am, Sin. I am indeed thick. I am overweight.
I think we're all overweight here. I mean, I can't speak for Spooky, but
Yeah. 1 second.
I even unmuted in the Discord to come in and be like, so I'm in a pit, alive, so... Where is it? Over here?
move instantly ran backwards.
Jeez.
Woo! Steam! Do you see the steam?
I think so. Oh, that scene. Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, something.
Who there?
Me, I am around. That's not the way I came, it's this way. I got a key. What do I do with it?
Survive.
No, I'm just gonna go put it back in the place. I don't feel like surviving with the key. Now, where's the ship? I think I'm good. Okay.
Why didn't y'all grab the flat?
This is the entrance to it?
Am I fucking muted or what?
No. Oh, it's over here. There's like a Venus flytrap thing outside.
Huh?
I don't know where it is, but I saw it walking around this area as I was trying to find where the ship was.
Oh, do you mean the dog?
That was a dog? It had the mouth of a Venus, it had the head of a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, those are dogs. They're blind. They find you by hearing you and then they consume you.
Cool.
So, are we going to count this day as done, or are we going back in for another load?
Where's Sai? What's happening with her?
I'm not sure. She hasn't spoken in a while.
It was like around this area I saw it.
So, should you see it again, start to crouch and then make it back to the ship, okay? Don't talk, don't sneeze, don't fart, don't breathe.
Which way did you go inside?
I went in through the front door. There's a side
No,
door
like
that opens over this way, though.
like after you went in. Where are you? Why can't it ping to tell me where people are? I don't know. Oh, did she go up the ladder? No. This isn't anything. Yeah, I hear something scuttling around in there, so I'm not gonna be taking my chances there. Nope. Bye.
What do you run into?
I have no clue. Saw me, squeaked, and I said, nope, not dealing with that. Yeah, I could not figure out where you went though.
I kept telling you to follow me, but you didn't, so I just went without you.
What?
I kept telling Trent to follow me, then he lost me, and since he didn't follow me, I started going without him, and now he's like, I don't know where you went!
Did you like go up?
I was muted for a second. My husband called me to update me on his situation. He was just letting me know. He's like, I'm staying another night with my husband at a hotel for undisclosed reasons. I'm like, okay. He's like, we're gonna go drinking. I love you. Have fun. He's gonna go get
Jesus.
drunk with his husband.
And yet, new. As far as I understand, he just started the game today.
Didn't say it as a sting. A single
You just
injury.
started this game today? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I thought you knew like, at least some of it, but I guess not.
nah, a girl I know wanted me to buy the game, so I did. Oh, a girl I knew wanted me to buy the game, so I did. And then we never actually got to play together because she's in the Philippines and I'm on the east coast of the U.S.
So what?
Yeah,
Y'all can't set up a time to play?
We're 12 hours apart, so it's a little hard.
That's like me with my England friends.
Energy drinks,
And also the
fools.
Australian. Huh?
Said energy drinks, fools. Coffee.
I'm usually at work. That's not the. It's not the state awake part. I'm at work.
Not a roommate I need to be quiet around. Because, you know, unlike me, he actually has a chance of passing this semester.
Are you sure it's not your roommate who needs to be quiet around you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just spawned inside your head. You good? You good?
I found the trap.
I need... Have fun.
What's up?
There's a trap. You should go in.
Okay, hold on. Need to go bring this back first. So I'm not gonna run around with a full inventory. Actually, no, I can just drop it outside, huh?
What is
Alright.
Oh. Hi.
Oh!
No, careful. Yeah, I'm trying to warn you.
Yeah, be careful of the squish trap. There's a lot of them.
It's going off like crazy, like somebody's going over there. That's weird.
Have you ever found
Does he?
This is pissing me off. Where is it? I see a squishy thing. Squishy!
You okay in here? Nope.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, nope. You know what's happening with them, and I don't feel like knowing. So you know, we're just gonna go to the other entrance right now. I know. Dude, actually, no, I can't do this right now. I gotta. I have things to make. I have a perspective to record.
She did.
She is?
Yep. Drop your shit. Is Is that all the stuff you have?
That I mean, my hands are full. Went into the
Then
main
drop
entrance.
Everything. Drop
That
everything.
is. I mean, my hands are full. Like that is the only item. Left one engine where?
I already grabbed the engine.
No, I have Sin in my chat telling me I left one engine. Oh no,
I'm pretty sure you did.
Nem grabbed that one. Dude, you won't believe how
That's the new
close.
one?
You won't believe how close I
This
got to a
is the
spike
new
trap.
upgrade, yeah. Well, if it's the same level that I got close to one, then yeah, I know.
So you're the spike trap, and I'm me.
Uh-huh. I had one like that too. It was a squishy trap.
Squish, squish.
So was that a face hugger or a yippee bug?
It was a face hugger. I was running down the hallway. I ran out of stamina. Fell on top of me.
Apparently,
I could hear you guys while I was screaming for help. And I was like, I thought you guys were near me, but then when I died, I saw you guys were nowhere near me.
I've apparently
Yeah,
found
you
nothing
know
but
where
fart
it's
lizards.
We gotta go to the company, deliver our.
Pilot to the company building.
Gonna go to the company, the company, the company. Gotta go to the company, the company, the company.
I miss gambling!
Sorry, but we don't gamble here. We're
Fuck
good
you.
Christians. I'm kidding. I'm far from a Christian.
You couldn't make me a Christian. Everyone who
I
has
am
that
far
as a
from a
religion
Christian.
to each their own, but no, my dad kind of fucked that over for anyone who wanted me to be in that.
I am a self-claimed druid. I'm kidding. I'm just like, I'm playing a D&D character. I am a self-claimed warrior slash clerk druid.
Okay.
Bitch. What? Why you panic? What?
I didn't know that Jeff had already been summoned.
The Jeff said, come on.
Is that his name? Is his name Jeff?
I've called him Jeff.
Dude, I want to point out how
Spooky, if you waste our money on that new moon, I'll kick your ass.
I'm trying to see if it even costs money. It doesn't say. No, it's free. The new moon is free. We're good. The new moon is free.
Good. We still need flashlights.
Okay, well, I wasn't buying anything. I was just trying to see if we had a new moon because I saw on the update it says there was something about a new moon. So I was
Is there
looking.
only one new moon?
yeah,
it's
new
just the
moon.
one,
Yeah.
Add and they did.
And?
They
Hold on.
It Dine how
Hold-
Dine looks, but yeah. There's supposed to be new monsters too, but I haven't.
Oh
seen
yeah,
any
no,
new ones.
there's a couple of new monsters. Apparently there's one that people are calling Big Bird. There's the giant. There's something that breeds smog, I think. I don't remember. But there's a couple.
Am I just like, do I go in the floor when I crouch or something?
No, you're just really short.
This is an incredibly
Hi, child.
this is an incredibly low position.
Yeah. The company. You're ordering all this shit, but yet no one's out here to pick it up.
It's only just now been ordered.
Oh, I thought you ordered.
Right,
it.
primary use QE. Okay, 1.
Tren, go help her pick up shit outside, please.
I'm learning my controls.
Go pick up shit outside before it flies away.
Where is it? Okay, over here.
Did you order 2 of each? Hello?
I'm not Nem.
I was trying to get you to talk, but you just like, nah. So, okay, you got a shovel and a flashlight, you're good? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad, Nat wasted money on me.
What?
I don't use flashlights.
Yeah.
That's okay, I'll keep them with, or, here, actually, no. I know it. If you guys die, we can keep it in here. What are you ordering?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You told me not to waste out on a moon, then you fucking waste out on a fucking bunny.
You damn right. I bought supplies first.
Okay,
Um,
we need to go. Hold the lever, Karok, and then
Well, we don't
I'll
have
put in
a.
the new
We
moon.
don't. I mean, we can pick a new moon before we go, can't we?
But we can't take the route till we go up. We're done here, aren't we?
Yeah, I thought we were able to buy or go to a new moon while we're still here. Hit me again with that shovel, I dare you.
Even bonked. Very bonked. The way he's looking at me. Ah, no! Let's go. Ah.
I want to get
she got the first hit. Oh, there.
You cost us $13 as we.
Unfair. You had a first hit advantage.
You hit me first. We both hit. What? Oh, there we go. I want to do the new moon. I am curious how it goes.
I mean, if we
Let's go to.
it felt like we just kind of traded blows.
Yeah, we did. I was so close to dying too.
I mean, you were probably one hit away, but because you hit first, then I hit, then you hit.
Yeah, we were both one hit. Oh, ooh, fancy.
Huh.
Is that just? Is this still a giant mouse?
Don't run on that bridge, it'll break.
Didn't even run.
Why is there a house out here? Wait. Oh, it's locked. There's a locked house out here. How do I get up?
You know what? No, it isn't. It's not locked. It's not locked if we can just.
This house is locked.
Well, guess we ain't going in the front entrance.
Those are some sturdy windows.
Yes, there's some sturdy windows.
I hit him like 3 times. They didn't care.
How the hell do we get up? Oh. There we go. Who jumped on the bridge when I was on the bridge? Who did it?
You were the one who was running on the damn bridge. You ain't supposed to do that.
You can run. You can run as long as you're the only one on there.
It used to be you couldn't run at all on that thing.
That's not it. I don't really need the flashlight now, do I? Huh?
Hey, you'd be surprised how much darker it gets later.
I know, but not right now. Okay.
Where did Spooky go?
No clue.
Nice.
Spooky! Is that me or her? Oh, that was me. That doesn't look like a room I want to fuck with alone.
Landmine. I don't like it. Oh, she's live. Yep.
Hello? I don't trust what's around this corner. Is it above? Is it below? Oh, that's a mine. That's a mine. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. I let him go back. But I go back now.
Fabulous question. I was looking for a second one, or maybe even a side entrance. I can't find shit.
There's a broken bridge over here. I see it.
Okay, cool. Those aren't harmful. It's not it. Over here? Okay, that's what that is. There's a loud whoopee cushion. It's really loud. I hate. I really dislike how slow you move in these games, especially for like out here. Okay, cool.
Motherfucker, spider run.
What's happening up there? Okay, cool. Another single room with stuff like this. Dude, I'm pretty sure I move faster. Especially when there's nothing on me. I don't trust that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm pretty sure that dude's now guarding the door. CP0. E. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Nem's dead. She got speared to death by a bird.
Oh, okay. So, are we leaving?
Yeah, apparently the looter birds outside can come into the ship. I didn't know they could
Oh.
until they killed her. I
We-
think we should go.
Okay.
I think we did a good. We did great for the first day. We literally had 325 on our first day. I think we're good.
Like,
Come to the ship.
what is that? Was that like a mimic that came after me, or what? Because it was probably Nem I saw coming out.
Oh yeah, there is mimic, so it could
Like,
have
like,
been a mimic chasing you. Yeah.
like I went in. Someone
I
was
didn't
just
know that
walking
bird
at
could
me.
come to the ship.
They had
Anything
like
can come into the ship.
Oh,
they
God.
had like an
Mimics,
SCP.
the little girls.
They had like
I
an
know the
S.
little girl and mimics because those are self-explanatory. I've never seen the birds enter the ship though.
They have like
That was
a
the first time I saw that.
the thing had like SCP-035 mask on. It just like held out its arms for me and bonked it with a shovel.
So, do you mean the smile, the comedy and the tragedy masks?
Yeah,
Those are mimics.
Yeah, that's a mimic.
cool.
He was being chased by a mimic, but I heard you scream from just in a distance. It was hyper screaming in death.
Yeah. Yeah, that fucking bird somehow managed to catch up real goddamn fast.
Yeah.
Damn bird.
How do we feel about that map? I have mixed feelings about that map.
That wasn't
And
new.
That moon.
Kinda sucks.
That is new.
What?
No,
I saw.
that is technically new. It's just the fact that it feels like they took one map that they already made and like
Yeah, I was gonna say,
shrunk it down by half.
the only video I've seen on this came from Skip Tutorial when he played it with two friends, and they went to a map like that.
This is actually from what it looks like. It's a mixture of Val and what's its name? Val and March. It's like a mixture of those two from how it was like built and set up.
I
That
was
house
thinking
in the
it looked
middle
like
is
March.
stupid.
The
Yeah, I
house
thought
in
it
the
was.
middle,
I
it
thought we
reminds
were
me
at
of,
March for a second,
Titan.
and then I was like, oh wait, there's actually a bridge, so that made me think of Val.
The house in the middle reminds me of, I believe it's Titan, the one that's in the snow. It's got a
No,
little house there as
Dine.
well.
Dine has the house. Titan,
Dine?
you literally are right at the staircase to the building.
I thought Titan used to be the snowy one though.
It is snowy, but you spawn right there at the staircase. While Dine, you walk through snow, and there's a tiny house that you can hide from giants in. But you have to follow the
Oh.
lights.
Dine's a pain in the
Or-
ass.
Dine and Run are both a pain in the ass. Titan is really fun to play with you can just go to the monsters and you can drop shit from the stairs. It's also the closest, but it's just the monsters are crazy in Titan usually. Luda's also makes bank there. So do we want to change moons or do we want to continue this one? How do we feel? I kind of don't like it. Did we get any other ones?
I
Well,
don't
fuck.
think so. Any other moons that might be semi-new cost money?
Uh-oh. Experiment and the one we're on currently are the only ones that have no weather. Assurance is eclipse, Vows eclipse, of offense is flooded, and March is foggy as fuck, and then the other ones we get to pay money, which is Ren, Dine, and Titan. So we only have this map or Experiment, which is the first original map.
The foggy maps aren't too bad. It's the flooded ones and the eclipsed ones that are fucked.
I don't want to take him up to March when it's foggy, because he will not see the pit.
It's a learning experience.
You want him to drown? He can't get out of that.
It's a learning experience.
Hey man,
Okay,
hey,
you
I
take the
fall-
wheel then.
I've fallen into one pit so far and lived. Who's to say I can't fall into a second and live?
This one leads to a pit of nothingness.
I'll
No,
find
it's
a way.
pit of water and you,
He'll
and
be
you
fine.
drown.
I'll find a way.
Fine. He'll be fine.
If you say so.
I can then like actually start staying in streams for when Kyle plays Lethal Company.
Don't forget to recharge your flashlights if you use them.
Yep. Recharge it. Oh, holy yeah, this is gonna be fun for me to also not die.
Bruh, I have never seen it this foggy. This is awesome.
It's awesome, but where the fuck is the door? And where's the pit? And there's bees.
Okay, so the pit I know is this way. Yeah, here's the edge of the pit. So keep going. Avoid the bees.
Huh. That doesn't feel like it should have been there. Where? Okay, where's the entrance? And where are they? Okay, let's do this methodically. The ship's back there, so it's probably not going to be in that direction. You know what, I'm just gonna have this out. I heard something snipped over there. Oh, dude, I like barely went anywhere. I circled back? Might as well. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem very good.
Dead.
I think,
Speak.
look at the screen.
That's a bracken. That's a bracken. They're dead. Yeah.
So I couldn't find the entrance, ended up going right from where the two bees were, and then actually stumbled across a floating jar of pickles.
Perfect. You brought it back to the ship, I presume?
Yeah, it's right here. It's this one, right here.
Beautiful, beautiful pickles. Alright, well, it's time to go. Spooky is dead. There's no way we're getting that body back. Because I am not going in to fight a bracken.
I don't even know where it is. I couldn't even find the entrance. Pinging didn't work.
Yeah. Well, I came back with a full load. I found an Easter egg. And it squeaks. Look.
I don't think that's true. When one of us dies, I don't think I'm the.
Easter egg exploded.
Holy, that was.
I found an Easter egg. I was reading what an Easter egg was real quick, because I was confused. I was like, huh, it's not even Easter, so I was reading that. So I stood there still for a second. All of a sudden, next thing I know, their hands over my face.
You've never heard of an Easter egg?
There's
No,
never
I
been
have. I was
Easter
talking
eggs
about it in
this
the game.
Stinky bitch.
Because I never had Easter eggs in this game, so I was like, what's the Easter egg
Okay.
gonna do? Is it like actually part of something, or is it just something to sell? That's what I was looking at.
I think
Gotcha.
it's something you can
Apparently,
sell, but apparently it
it's
also
explosive.
explodes.
But they squeak! They squeak! That's so cute.
I
That
had
was-
to keep throwing it.
That was loud as hell, though.
You
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me.
You're the one who threw it at me!
Yeah.
It launched me. I spawned and it launched me into the fucking rack over there. I was like, God damn! What a We love the company, the company, the company. Company, biddy, 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 biddy.
Bum biddy bum biddy 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 bum.
Biddy, boom. Waka waka eh eh zumba da ba da get there.
I used to be able to sing that song. Oh,
Eh
God.
eh oh waka eh eh.
I'm gay!
Let's jump in the water. Where
No.
where we supposed to go? I'm lost.
Well, keep walking.
Keep on walking, keep on swimming, keep on going, going, going. What do? You swim. Oh,
I'm gay!
dodge on chip. I don't want it. I hear an owl. How come this building is so massive
Come on.
and big, but yet we can only go up to the second floor? There's never more.
I mean, there is more. You just find more stairs.
Gotcha. Shut up! You! Shut up! Creepy! Don't like it! So down there, you're saying, is the fire exit, right? I like the noises I'm hearing. Oh wait, so hold on. So I pick it up, put it down. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go do this now. There it is. We can also check if they're dead.
What the fuck is that thing?
Headbird, apparently. How do I...
A what?
The headbird, apparently.
Headbird. Yeah, I don't know what killed Spooky again, but she's dead again.
There's way more stuff back at the entrance.
Fuck. Did the headbird cause you damage?
It doesn't seem like it.
Now, only one person could go on this bridge at a time. Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I mean... I can just use the other bridge. Why did I bring the flashlight back with me?
Was this it?
Is that everything left? Then yeah. No, what I need is the physical support shovel. Just hit anything that comes at me. I'll need
There
the
you go.
I'll need the flashlight if I'm just making a trip back to somewhere I already know.
True.
I have a habit of finding finding ends, not dead yet, and finding ends, and they have like one item for me.
Hmm. Alright, go
Wait.
ahead and fire her up. So I'm going to guess it was either a spider or a loot bug because it was staying right on her.
I mean, we'll find out.
No, it was neither of those. I think it was a bracken again.
Really?
It left you the
That
first
dragged me
time.
into that- I was and then I instantly died. Unless
Huh.
that was a new monster that can do that, I only know the bracken that can usually do that. I couldn't tell on my screen at all what happened because I just instantly died. I was running and grabbing stuff.
Like, the only reason I didn't think it would be a bracken is because normally they keep moving and that thing was just, like, steadily on you.
Sometimes they don't. If they're like, if it's a corner room, sometimes they just stand there and wait till another person's in the building. That if there's no one in the building, they'd have nothing to follow.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
But yeah, I honestly had no idea what killed me because it killed me instantly. I didn't even see anything. I just heard a loud bang and dead. Oh damn! Okay.
What's up?
Oh, because we're at the company. I was like, damn, that loaded really fast.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on for what? What are we holding on for?
I was like, okay. I need to store these.
Did you charge your flashlight before you put that bitch away?
Yeah. Apparently Brackens can insta-kill as well as Call-Aheads.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Bracken's normally insta-kill. I don't think Can Brackens do just partial damage on people?
If you kill them while doing it, I guess.
I didn't know you could kill a Bracken.
You can kill a bracken, but it takes a lot of stuff away.
Back up, back up.
I'm putting stuff on there.
Yeah, it's open too.
Okay. I'm gonna fill the window so they can't see shit.
That won't stop Jeff from shooting out his tentacles.
Are you keeping the whoopee cushion? Is that why it's stored away?
Oh, I stored it because I got really tired of walking around and having it go off every single time I go inside.
But we want to hear the little toots. We want to hear you fart.
Anyway, guys, so if you're watching this, be sure to subscribe and hit the
Hey
bell.
Trin, hey Trin, wanna see something crazy? Go stand
What?
up near that. Go
Oh,
stand
I
up
know
near
what it
Jeff's
does.
window.
I know what it does.
Do it! Do
Nah.
it, fucker! Do it!
Oil, give me if I do.
Your hard work is invaluable to the company.
Nothing.
Then no.
A round of applause.
Nah.
Coward.
I know what it does. Not gonna do it without an incentive.
There you are.
I see ya. I was busy taking some food out from Imagery my teeth to comment.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's see.
Why can't you punch? Sure, it wouldn't be effective, but it would be something.
So, that one. Is there a transmitter? Transmitter. Signal. Two? Oh, that's translator. Wait. Okay, so it is still the same thing.
$360.
Wait, how do I move things?
That's not effective at all. It is just straight up just there's an maybe that's it.
Hi, Google.
Did I figure out some movement tech for how to get infinite sprint, have infinite just infinite 50% boost to your speed?
Why is this in the fucking doorway? Really?
If you're inside something, you can't move it. You're stuck there.
Jesus, spooky.
It's not my fault. I thought it was funny. Okay.
Yeah, it's not your fault that you put a fucking locker on top of yourself.
Yeah. It's not my
I didn't know
fault.
it would squish my bones.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Trent?
Oh no. It says he's here.
Is he on the
He's
roof?
outside. He's right here. He's dancing.
But did we buy anything?
Yes, we bought a teleporter and a transmitter.
Okay.
Hopefully bastards die, I can teleport your corpses back in. Alright. Moons, what we got? We got...
She can't see us if we're back here. Shut up. Look at
What do you mean content?
Stop pushing me!
What do you mean content creating
Stop
teleporter?
pushing me! Mom, he's pushing me!
Also, Calm was giving his highs to you, Trent and Spooky. Hi, Calm! I didn't hear anything, but hi. Oh, is Calm streaming right now? Is that why I didn't hear anything?
Yeah, he's doing Legends Arc.
Gotcha.
What? Hi. I did nothing.
61 March, abandoned, expansive, hazard level B.
Now, here's the annoying thing. I clicked on this. It did not say it was fucking flooded.
Well, we're gonna drown. Let's go.
We'll be fine.
Eee.
Just don't spin forever in there.
Is that true, Spooky? What? Spooky, are you farting? I'm not farting. That is all Nem. Nem is the stinky one here. Not me. Yes, that is true. That currently is not my shirt. My shirt is now Do What You Love. I have different shirts, guys. I just don't change them out that often because I'm lazy.
These things.
I got some lovely beer. You want some? You want some beer?
Ooh, beer!
Beer.
Who's glorious?
I keep finding rooms like that where it's just one thing and nothing else.
Yeah,
Really
I
quick.
know.
We have to be quick.
Okay.
Speed run. Speed run.
Nothing over there.
I'm stuck. There we go. Freedom. See, I told them. No, the sneaky one here.
Alright, so that area over there is a dead end, and I heard you call me Stinky Stinky.
You know what's
Nothing
funny?
down there.
Ah, let's go here. Jumps on the mine.
Ha!
Should I jump on the landmine? Should I do,
Do it! Do it!
I have a birthday gift.
Is it a birthday?
My gift.
Don't open it here.
But what if I want to open it?
Then I need you to die in the catacombs.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go to the mines. Let's go. Just run straight to the mine.
I've done that shit before. There's a clip of me doing that.
There. Anything in these areas? That's some gap. There's another mine around. Oh, yeah, no, not.
Oh,
Apparently.
yeah. That's fine. I didn't even know.
I have to have viewers that actually clip shit. I don't have to even pay attention to me.
Bruh, I didn't even know that auto clipping was a thing. I'm constantly having to ask people in chat, I'm like, can you clip that for me, please?
I want to get auto clipping, but I
There's
don't know how to fucking.
There's a mine in the light to our left.
Cool.
Okay.
We gotta find something in here.
Also, where's the front door?
That's a good fucking question.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of dead ends.
I'm hearing something.
I'm here.
I mean, I pretty much kept my left hand on the wall, so if I go back with my right hand on, that should pretty much lead us back to the entrance.
Aki.
Ooh. Hey, Trent.
Landmine down there. This is an end.
Oh, there's a fire escape here.
Oh,
I
cool.
wonder if it's real. There.
That was. I thought.
That is way deeper. That is so deep. The water is so deep.
Yeah. It's kind of silly that our characters don't know how to fucking swim.
So yeah.
He did. How did they die?
How the fuck you think we died?
Should
Put our bodies, please.
should we vote her off? Should we vote it to leave?
No,
Where
she
even
needs to
are
collect
you?
our
Are you
bodies.
guys outside?
No, we are not outside. I don't even. Where even are we?
Collect our
I don't have
bodies.
time to go back and forth to grab stuff. What should we need?
Collect our bodies.
Damn it, where did
Oh
they
god,
go?
she's muted. She's fucking deafened.
How did you guys die? I left you for a split second. What happened?
Oh my. I'll just tell her in her
Oh
chat.
shit, the bodies! Oh fuck! I totally forgot! Oh shit, I forgot we have the teleporter! I forgot the teleporter!
Dang.
I forgot the teleporter, I'm so sorry! I forgot the teleporter exists! My bad! I'm so sorry! Please don't be mad at me.
Oh, and we lost all of our stuff with us.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
So anyway, these anyway,
I forgot the teleporter existed!
so anyway,
I was
our
screaming at you so hard, and then I forgot that you're deafened.
I went into your
I'm dumb! I have small brain!
I popped into her chat after you said she was deafened to just type it in.
I was wondering why she suddenly knew about the teleporter, because I'm like, she can't hear me!
Oh yeah, you're on deaf for myself. That's because you guys were doing doubles earlier. I totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But
Get the shit out of my desk.
no,
Slam it.
so our characters cannot hold their breath worth a damn.
No.
I'm
no,
asthmatic.
You guys die.
I'm asthmatic and I can hold my breath underwater for longer than that.
We stayed outside for less than 30 seconds and we both died. Apparently our characters can't swim or breathe.
Where were you guys? Oh, did you guys go to the fire exit?
One of them. Apparently there's four.
Ah.
Yeah, it was
I
completely.
told you
it
guys
was
to follow me,
completely.
and then I turned around. You guys were gone.
Bro, we never heard you say follow me. You must have said that a while ago.
I said,
It-
I'm like,
it
I think
was-
it's back this way, guys. If you guys want to follow me,
Oh.
and I turned around and started going the other way. So you guys started going the wrong way completely.
Yeah. Well, we found a fire escape. It
And
led us to
drowned.
our death.
You guys forgot it was flooded.
Yeah, no, she did, son.
You get no time to get up when it's that flooded.
I noticed.
Yeah, let's shoot. Hey, look, a free axle! Did you see that on the ground?
Jesus.
Did you see the axle when we flew over?
Yeah, it's the axle we collected earlier, but sometimes it likes to just kind of...
Oh?
One of them goddamn birds is here.
I just heard the noise.
So apparently there's like these little head birds that'll come up and they'll try to attack you, like that.
It's on my head. Ow! That hurt me! the bird wasn't hurting me, but you did. Ow!
All right, next time I'll just drop the shovel. You can look up and hit it off.
Does the bird actually hurt you?
I don't
No,
know,
it doesn't.
I've been too
Uh,
panicked to try.
I've been told that 2 of them can influence your movement.
I would not be surprised about
Okay.
that. They'd probably start dragging you in opposite directions.
And
That
also,
wouldn't
one
really
was,
do
like,
anything,
in my
though.
eye view, so I couldn't see anything. I choose the door to the creepy hallway. Oh my god, there's so many different directions I can go.
Dead end.
Okay.
Spooky, did you go left or right? What?
Right, because the left is a dead end.
I meant in here.
I don't know which direction I went, I just ran. I'm where the light is, that's all I know.
It's another dead end.
Dead end, dead end, dead end. Something
Something breathes in my ear!
You want alcohol? I got the alcohol. I come. I have alcohol. Want alcohol? I got the alcohol. Where are you? I can't have alcohol. Ginger, I will help you.
I've got alcohol too.
I'm gonna go drop this off because I haven't seen anything else.
Yeah. Take it on back to the ship. I don't think there's much here. I'm gonna do a scan when we get back, see how much exactly is actually there.
I get back. Oh, it's right there.
Come here, birdies. You on my head? Where'd you go? Come here, birdie. You damage. That's really cute. Hi, you hurt? You hurt? You're just in my eyeball. You're not hurting me. So
Go on,
it's
there's a second
good.
one
He's
here.
just blocking my eyes.
There's a second one here we can get on.
Oh, hi. I can't see anything, but they're not hurting me.
Hold on.
I can't see anything, but they're not hurting me.
There's a sandworm out there. You don't want to be there.
Okay.
So yeah,
I-
apparently they can't kill you.
I was busy watching Spooky's stream to see her view of that.
That was amazing. Thank you for your science experiment. That made my day. The way they just both started frantically flapping and you just went sideways.
I took him. I just clipped it. I want to see that from your guys' point of view. Oh my god, that was so fucking hilarious.
There's shovel. Where's the shovel gonna be now?
They can't kill you if there's two of them. With one, you're good. When there's two, oh god, they take you up and drop you your ass.
That was great.
Where's the shovel?
Well, if you died with the shovel, then it's gone.
Did I die or just?
No, he didn't die. He was on the ship with you. I died.
Oh, that's right. I teleported you because there was a sandworm out there.
Oh, that drops your items.
Yeah. Well, it was either that or watch him get eaten by a sandworm and lose his shit anyway.
I mean,
Fair enough.
yeah. Could have said. Actually, no, you couldn't have said something because it wouldn't have reached.
Bruh, it
Yeah.
was like 2 feet away from your toes. I'm pretty
No.
sure the only reason it didn't see you is because you weren't moving.
Sounds like I do that, but it's not.
I don't trust the little birds anymore.
Why would you trust anything in this game?
I was doing a science experiment. I didn't trust it. I just did a science experiment because I was curious. So I've never seen those fuckers before. Like, goddamn.
Fascinating. I love them.
They're so adorable too.
Come this way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that.
Cool. This is where I was going earlier when you were
Gotcha. Okay, so you're on the right, so I'll go left and keep.
Dead end. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go through middle then, because it's dead over there. It's a dead end over there. Oh, I just come over here too. That's a dead end. He's going the other way.
Yeah, I came in through the fire escape.
We have to go his way.
Okay, I'm upstairs. I'm up the stairs. If you go straight past the stairs, it's another dead end.
Down here is all oh my god. Should I attempt?
Scoop, I'll do it.
Wait, what? It just says I scanned something in this corner. Huh? Did you make it?
Is there anything around? Oh, there's gotta be stuff in here, right? What's uh-oh? What do you mean? There's literally been nothing that way. Well, I mean, I might as well check. Oh. No clue. We'll figure it out. I feel like that's a beam, right? What do we got? What's the quota? How do I see the quota? Is there a way to... Okay, 313. I don't think we... Yeah, we... I don't... We're $7 short.
Pick up my body or else it costs us some more money.
You're right here.
Pick up the damn
Oh, wait,
body or it costs
there.
us more money.
Okay,
Thank you.
got it. Okay, well... Dude, I went through like 7 minutes of going places and found no items to grab. How are laziest employee and most profitable?
I've thought of nothing the last 2 times, but I'm still more profitable.
Bruh,
And now
how my
here's-
dad was
here's a little-
hilarious.
Here's a little trick. Whenever we're short on cash, you know what we end up doing, Trent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You'll see. You'll see. But also, how my dad was hilarious.
What happened to you?
I jumped down, I was talking shit about them dying, and then the bees got me.
She basically landed right on the bees, and they were like, ah!
And how did you die?
Sprint too.
Oh, I was trying to jump across a ravine, and it's like, you know, Spooky was like, I don't know if I can make it, and I'm like, I'll try it, whee! And I instantly died.
You went straight down. You didn't even try to get the fucking the ledge.
Do we sell the laser?
Yes, I need the money.
Okay.
I don't know if we have. We should have enough. I think actually. I didn't get it.
think
We had 327 when I pinged.
Trans. You see the profit. You see what we make up there. The days and
Yeah.
stuff is up here.
Yeah, I know. I got that from Sin.
See?
Hey,
Look, we made it.
barely made it.
We did it. It's up here. It's up here. Up here.
Yeah,
But the days
I know.
and
Sin told me.
It's up there. How dare they? Do a little dancey dance. Do a little dancey dance. Hey, hey, hey. Do a little dancey dance. Do a little dancey dance. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, what are we breathing hard for? Oh, I'm a bee! Bro, you keep using all of our money for fucking suits?
My mods are away. I have to have the suit somehow.
That's fair. I kind of wish we played with mods now too. I just wanted to see the new monsters and stuff. Cause I'm like, if we played with mods, I wouldn't know what was the update. What was just the mods?
Nah, I get you.
True.
Damn. Cause I'm like, I haven't
Alright,
played in
also-
so long, I would not remember.
Also, how long are we going for?
I'd say I'm good for
1,000
another-
years.
I'd say I'm good for another round of quota, so 3 more rounds, and then probably
Yeah.
Skadoodle. Because I don't know
Yeah,
how
that
late it is
probably
for
is
you.
good.
Do you have work tomorrow?
Yes, I have work early in the morning again. I'm working another
Yeah.
12.
So let's do one last round of quota, so that way it takes us a little bit past 2 hours, and we can call it good.
And then we can twerk.
And then we can twerk. And next time, Trin, I'll end up sending you a link to Thunderstorm Mod Manager. Do you want me to send you a link to my mods as well, Spooky?
Yeah, probably, because I don't know which mods you have.
Okay. Alright. Well, who wants to pick the moon? Wait, we gotta go into space first.
But that would also depend on when we get to play next. 'Cause
True.
I don't know.
But we can always plan for the future in advance. Just like we did this
Yeah.
time.
Because I think Sunday night I get to go see him if he's back. That is.
Congratulations! I hope husband
If
comes
that
back
is if
today.
he's back. I don't know. Him and his husband are been on a long honeymoon. Hope I get to see them.
Alright, who's picking the next moon?
Oh, now Com's doing
Not me.
Smash.
Oh, he's smashing things. Oh.
Yeah.
Let me smash.
I've actually yet to play Smash or Pass.
You know,
I
like
haven't done
Smash
Smash or Pass, but
Bros.
he's playing Smash Brothers.
I know. I'm saying I was just thinking of that because I'm like Bynes did a Smash or Pass with somebody, but I'm like I've met like everyone I've met so far has done
Alright.
Smash or Pass with like friends.
I
or
have
in
not
a
done a
stream,
Smash
and
or
I have not done
Pass.
that.
All right,
I
guys.
have
Once
not done a Smash or
once
Pass.
once these 3 days are over, Lethal Company Monster Smash or Pass.
No. No.
Yes.
I don't want to know which one of you would fuck a loot bug.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to fuck the loop, but it's a bracket for me. Let's go.
Well, yeah, he does kind of have all the tentacles, doesn't he?
Oh, dude.
I mean, if anything, if I'm gonna be...
Threat level D. We're chilling. That's an end. Dude, I'm even finding ends outside the building. What? What do you mean?
There's a flight over there. It's a very scary flight. He has red laser.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with that.
What, y'all already hit a turret or something?
No, I'm there's a
Out turret.
no,
Did Nem die?
no.
Oh, okay. I just heard her scream and then dead silence.
Turrets are scary.
Yeah, especially when you don't see them. Oh, no, I'm not gonna go that way. That's a toilet.
If you want, you can come back around this way, and it's
There's
just
a
a...
landmine right directly in the middle of the floor. Should I do it?
Let the intrusive thought win. Well, I still hear the landmine, so she ain't dead.
Did she die? I don't trust that. There's no way I can get past that landmine. Okay. This might look like aimless wandering, but since I've kept my right hand on the wall or close to... That's a turret! Ow!
Oh.
Okay.
Fucking grab that. Actually, I'm gonna. Oh. Do clipboard? What does that mean?
Well,
It says clip to clipboard. What does clipboard mean? I'm just trying to clip that for myself because I don't think anyone else is in chat to clip it.
Yeah, she's dead.
oh, actually,
No! No!
Hi.
Damn it! I had it open as shit.
You didn't move. I thought you was
That's
dead.
because I'm trying to clip my thing real quick. Like I'm trying to clip it for myself because it was funny.
Oh, I think it was Tren that died. Because I heard the turret go off and I heard you scream and then there was nothing after that. So
I was
like,
laughing afterwards.
Yeah, no, Tren's not moving and the turret is looking right at him. So I'd say he's dead.
I was trying. I wasn't moving because I was trying to fucking clip my shit for myself.
Gotcha. Sorry, teleported the wrong dead person.
Yep. Well, do we have time to go back for another round because we don't have any? Do we even have anything on the ship?
No. Wait, I lied. We have this and that.
That's only 67, and we have to make quota for 59. I
Well,
guess we're going back in.
Yeah, this is
Dude,
also
it-
still just day one.
it's a hazard level D,
True.
so that probably means there isn't
Well,
going to be a lot of
we
stuff.
Titan and got a shit ton of money, but somebody bought a suit.
I don't think we can afford Titan right now, and I will not be judged.
We
for my
could have
B
if you didn't buy your B suit.
I will not be judged for my B suit.
Well, I'm just saying we could have made more money.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes. My head hurts from screaming, and I feel like my neighbors hate me. It's almost midnight.
Well, that's
It's
why
almost
we're on our
midnight,
last.
screw
That's
me.
why we're on our last round of quota.
It's a hazard level D, so there shouldn't be much spawning just anyway.
Oh, hello there. I don't like you. You're a bitch. Do you have something for me? You have loot? You gotta leave me to loot? Are you gonna leave me to loot? That's a dead end. Where you going, buddy? Why are you mad? What? Why are you mad? I didn't do anything. That way? No, right this way.
Rookie.
What do you mean Facehugger is in play?
Oh, no, it's this way?
Or you didn't it?
This way? There we go. Oh, misclicked. Trying to crouch.
They stole
Yeah, I had a
Xenomorphs?
feeling it killed it.
Okay, I go back now. Yippee! Play? Okay. This way. This way.
I hear something skittering.
And this way.
Was that the loot bug that I heard skittering?
What the fuck you carrying? I'm not gonna even ask.
Are you okay, Nem? That's not a dog. It's the weirdest looking dog I've ever seen. Dude, it's my toxic trait thinking that I could aggro it and then just run back to the ship.
Spooky's still alive?
Come on, Spooky.
Spring, you can make it.
There's nothing else around here. You can come up.
That was scary.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I thought you had died, so I just came back to the
Ow.
ship.
I was face to face with the blind dog out there.
Yeah, I kind of almost did the same thing too. Yeah, I'm gonna just go over to the ceiling. Fuck.
He was blocking the way. He's literally standing dead in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, time to go. Let's go. I went and grabbed my shit because I remembered where I died at, so I went to go grab it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Luckily, I found my way there. I didn't think I would.
The magic of panic memory.
Mm-hmm. I remembered where the turret was, and that's how I remembered where it was.
Damn, not only is he the most paranoid, he's also the laziest. Damn.
How dare you be so paranoid?
I always get most paranoid. At this point, I think it's just who I am.
I did okay. I tried to grab us stuff because we had literally nothing.
Well, we're about a quarter of the way
Well.
there.
We're like a fifth.
Well,
Oh shit, I just realized.
uh-oh. Have people been trying to talk to you this whole time?
Luckily,
Oh.
no. Seems my chat's fairly full this evening.
Same.
I'm not really surprised. It's really late for them.
I got one person
Yes,
in my
they
chat because I told him to get in the stream.
I don't know.
Wow, you're just threatening people.
Yeah, no one's talking in my chat. I don't know if I have any walking
They might be eating. Or they might be drunk.
Both ways sound fun.
Right?
I kind of wish I was getting drunk with my husband. Instead, he's getting drunk with his husband. He always gets drunk with him. He's only been drunk with me once.
Aw.
He does want to take me to the bar, though, one day and show me off. The problem is I don't like bars, because there's humans.
Ooh, look at the fancy place!
We got the library.
Watch out for nutcrackers.
But I like the nutcrackers. They like the crack nut.
Just don't let him crack your nuts, okay?
Maybe I like it. Oh, we love
Okay, so that's an end.
The staircase just literally led to nowhere. Oh, it's on a dead end too? Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs then.
Shit, I forgot to do another scan.
Good. Oh, is there even a door up here? Oh, there's one door. My fucking jaw started to hurt. Ow.
Okay.
Is it from all the screaming?
Locked. I hear a lot of
Ooh.
movement. I don't like it.
That's probably me.
Oh no, there's a spider or something over there.
Yeah, there's.
It sounds like a
something.
spider. Yeah, there's a creature over there somewhere. It has a lot of legs. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, my hands are full, so I'm gonna head back to the.
You can't say dead end while there's
something over
stuff
there with a lot
around.
of legs. Hey, Mr. Stop Sign, you can be at the creature over there. I don't know where it is, but somewhere over there. I hear it, but I don't know where it is. I'm gonna go drop this off because my hands are full.
Yeah.
I'll be
Can
back.
drop. I can drop the flask outside and then go back in with the sign.
I'll take the sturdy bridge. Sturdy bridge.
There's also butlers in this movie? What the hell do the butlers do you know? Locked door.
You keep the right hand, or just one hand on the wall as you go through. You put the other hand on the wall, and you'll find your way back out. Tips
Put your right foot in,
with
you put
Trend.
your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. I should have asked Spooky to do. Oh, spider! Don't go in there.
Can I not hit it with the
It's
sign?
time to go. It's time to go.
I'm being told I can break the webs with a sign.
I don't know about breaking the webs, but I do know that fucker's fast. So it's up to you if you want to go and fight the spider, but I politely decline.
Maybe I would if we had a bit more money on our hands.
Yeah. Is that someone down there? You see that down there, right?
What?
Almost looks like something's down there in the water.
I mean, I guess it could just be foliage.
I hope it's just foliage and it's not spooky.
It's items, I think. No. No. Why?
Hi there. Get in, get in, get in. Careful, he can grab you through the wall.
Good.
Careful. Okay. Don't go towards the door because he can grab through the wall.
Okay. So is that
We
like
did,
a
though. We did it. Great
that like
job.
a boss?
Hey, we're at 302.
I see 321.
I see 343.
343.
I'm seeing 296, 365 there.
I'm only seeing 321 from up here.
I missed the accurate scanner.
Sorry, we'll do more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to know. It's been forever since I played. I'm so sorry. Where say no.
Getting 241 over here, 282 then.
Potato. A potato flew around my room before you came. Do some mess with me. Ooh. Ba, 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 ba. We got this, guys. We can do it. What? Oh? My eye just went through.
Actually, you know, I'm just gonna grab a flashlight. I don't trust that noise.
Here, brother.
Yeah,
There's a rain over here. There's, did you see what's over there?
Is that
No.
poison or is it just gas?
I don't trust it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to find out what the hell you mean. There's a landmine in the door. And I can't see Jack.
Oh yeah, do you really want to stay in here when there's no apparatus?
Yeah, we can make friends.
You can make friends. I'll stay in the ship.
Oh, you sound boring.
I'm gonna assume they grabbed everything from in here. And then that means that the only way left is through the gas. What? There's an apparatus in there? Okay. Well, I'll see. Stop sign, large axle. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, fuck! Well... We're Jover. It's Jover, dude! We're Bones!
Open this door.
It's Jover, dude.
Trent die already? It's not moving.
So what, is there now a xenomorph?
It looks like the front door, maybe.
Was I really that close?
Hi.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh God. How did he die?
Fuck if I know.
My chest told me to
Alright.
pull the apparatus.
Well, go pull the apparatus. He's dead.
What time is it? I think I have time.
Okay. You got enough time. You'll be fine.
Cat, stop it.
Ah, you bleed out of it, we got. Yeah. Shut up.
Cool.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I mean, we'll figure it out, won't we? What just happened?
I died to the dog. I jumped down. I didn't see it.
Oh, God. Anyway, a face hugger.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
So that's a one-shot, huh? Do you think she's gonna figure it out? And do you think she's gonna risk getting the apparatus or just leave?
I don't think she will go get it. She's just gonna leave, probably.
I mean, she needs to teleport the body back first.
Well, we'll see, yeah. I don't think she's gonna risk it. She never will.
Thank you for the follow, Raise. How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, God, she's getting followers while just sitting here doing nothing.
I know, right?
Dude, I went back to find the apparatus because I was told by Sin about it. I couldn't find it because I didn't know what it
Yeah.
looked like, and then died.
Oh, God. Yeah, I found your flashlight.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the dog that killed you.
I was,
It was a dog. It was a dog.
I don't think we have enough. Oh.
Well, she's gonna leave either way, so she's not gonna go.
Do we have one more day, or is that the last day?
I think that's the last day. It was the dog that killed me.
Really?
I jumped down. I jumped down and it was right below the ladder, so I didn't know it was there.
Fate.
He fell into his mouth.
Face
No,
hugger
I
on.
fell down. I jumped down by the ladder and he was right there and he heard me when I landed, so he immediately jumped up past me.
Face hugger on my end.
Do we have enough money?
I don't think we
much
do.
doubt.
I am absolutely certain.
But that's okay. This will be our last round anyway. So what a better way to do than not making quota,
Can I
right?
jump now? Just jumps early.
No.
Bye, guys.
I've done that before. I hated myself.
I'll jump with all loot so we can do the circles. I was really hoping to get that apparatus.
I know.
You made.
Made
She
me
made
so
no.
sad. No one told me. I didn't know the dog was there.
B made no attempt.
Yep. It's full.
All right, fine. I'll.
Go put the stuff on the counter.
How
Put the stuff on the counter.
decide to kill? Decide to kill me. It won't let me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
put it on
you
the
go
counter. Yeah.
I was watching it back on Earth's perspective. Fine. Do it.
Do it, Jeff!
I dare you. Seems like you didn't want
Your
to.
work is invaluable to the company.
We somehow managed to hit quota.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay then.
Can we? No, we can't get her back. She's gone forever.
Well, you just teleported me, so try teleporting the right body.
Nothing. Oh.
Alrighty.
So what now?
Well, that was our last round. We
I know.
do one more round for quota. And, do you plan to keep streaming? If so, then I can raid you.
Probably. I mean, I can. We're gonna do the same thing where I just go look up all Lethal Company monsters now that I have it.
Valid, valid. So, I'm okay.
That's why you play. While you look it up, you have to do Smash or Pass.
What's up?
But yeah, we'll just go ahead and raid you, Trin.
Dude, I wish there was like just a sandbox version of these games where it's like you don't have to meet a quota every single time. You can just keep going.
Well, there is actually a way you can do that with the mods that I use. You can keep adding more and more days to your quota. I normally end up having quotas set 5 days apart instead of 3, but you can keep adding more days.
69 days anyway. So that's it, right?
Totally.
Oh,
Alrighty, I'm gonna get this raid started for Tren here before.
Alright.
Valid. So I'm okay with just.
Stirs? So we got
We'll just go ahead and raid you.
Alt Shift O? Should it be it? Yeah, cool, cool. Version 47 is maybe the closest I can get.
I mean, we're on version 50 though.
I know. Can I find one for version 49? No, I
Yeah.
can't. 48.
I hope you guys have a good night. I gotta get
You as
some-
well,
I'm
Spooky.
gonna take a nap and then go to work.
Oh. Well, hopefully you have a restful nap. Take care of yourself, okay?
I'll think about it.
I don't know which video to look at
I had
to
fun though,
for.
so have a good night.
I had a lot of fun too. Thanks for having me.
I don't know which
Well, you're
video.
having me. We're in your server.
But still, I mean, you're the one who decided to come up and be like, "Hey, do you want to collab?" And I'm like,
Games. I need friends. Games.
it's like, but I don't have a lot of days.
Uh.
I'm like, I can make time.
Threats.
Okay, have a good night, guys. Have fun.
Night, night,
Bye.
Spooky.
I have no clue which one to watch. So you know what? We'll just pull up this one and the monster tier list maker.
All right, I'm gonna go get some dinner because I have not had dinner unless you count 2 pieces of toast.
I mean,
I'll be in your stream.
put some beans on it and then you're eating British.
I like my asshole intact. Thank you.
Yeah, I had a okay. I'll just tell the story in Twitch chat. All right, so I had an argument earlier today about how British cuisine is not good. He was just not having it. He was like, "Oh, all your food is processed. I can show you videos." He never did. He never sent me a link. He never pinged me in any of them of American food being bad. And I'm like, okay. Counterpoint. British people try American food. Right, and then we're gonna have to make chat do something like this, right? So that it's not too informative. Anyway, Psychopoly, yeah.
For me, personally, from the horrific Bracken Flower Man thing that will snap your neck when you're not looking at it, to the legless shark, land shark thing that will eat you. It's got some really wonderful monsters. So let's talk about all the Lethal Company monsters explained. Starting off with probably the most popular one, the Bracken, also known as the Flower Man. So, kind of like I said before, you know the Enderman in Minecraft, don't look directly at it. This is kind of what the Bracken is like, except not really, because if you do have to look at him, but if he's stalking you, look at him for just a second, but not too long, because if you look at him for too long, he will get aggravated, and he'll turn red, and he'll come in and snap your neck. This thing often hides in the shadows and just lurks and has these glowing white eyes, and you'll just see them randomly whenever you turn around, which really starts to make you paranoid.
Okay then. Wrong? And no. Alright, let's do this. Change the title of the stream now. Anyway.
Yeah, to keep it from killing you, stare at it for just a second, but then look away. However, if it does kill you, it will actually take your body to some random room in the complex. Before, I had made a short video saying that there was a specific place called the Bracken Room, which looks like the back rooms. Every so often you'll find a random room that looks like it's in the back rooms. But people were saying that's not actually a Bracken Room specifically, it's just a random room. and he'll actually take you to some other random room sometimes. You can actually kill the Bracken if you have one of your teammates zap it with a zap gun, and then if you go in and hit it 5 times with the shovel, or I think you can kill it with a shotgun in 2 shots. And once you do kill it, it will actually like dissolve into like ash, kind of like whenever Thanos snapped in Endgame or Infinity War. So this next monster is the Thumper.
All right, Bracken. What do we think? You know what? Yeah, that's a definitely.
Like I
What am I
said in my
doing?
short video, if I saw this in real life, I definitely would peel my skin off because I feel like that's the only logical thing to do. So I love the lore about these things. In the bestiary, you can read that these things are actually some sort of shark creature, and it tells that they are hatched in an egg, and to get out of the shell of their egg, they have to eat their own legs off. So those creatures that you see are actually 2 hands crawling around like this with missing legs. One thing that is good to know is that they are actually completely deaf and can only see, so if they see you, they will attack you, and they're really good at going in straightaways, and they're not too great at turning corners. So if you can run and turn a corner really quick, it's the best way to get away from them, but it doesn't always work. Honestly,
Dude, why do we have to pay for stuff? Why can't we just have like weapons just in general? Like, is there a reason?
for me, it almost never works. It seems like these things are like one of the most OP. And as of the update 45, they can get you whenever you jump up on the rails. So the next are the coil heads. These coil heads are a very freaky.
Okay, where is the Thumper on this tier list? Which one of these things is a Thumper? Oh, it's this one. Um, what's the guy look like? There aren't like hmm no legs. No legs is kind of a deal breaker. I'm not gonna lie. So I probably need to be drunk first.
Only
I don't even know what I'm like when I'm drunk. I'm not old enough to
I
drink
really
yet.
like what they did with them. They're coil heads. These coil heads are a very freaky monster design. I really like what they did with them. They're kind of similar to the Weeping Angels in Doctor Who. So if you're looking at them, they cannot move, which might make you think, oh, they're not that powerful. You know, just look at them, you can get away. But no, because if you look away for just a second, they can move super fast. Like just literally just a second. If you look away, they can kill you. And they run super fast. These are honestly the things that probably do the most wipes of an entire group, because if nobody's looking out for it and it runs super fast, it can kill everybody that quick. So according to lore, I really like the lore on these two. They speculate that these things are biological weapons of war, and the reason they think this is because they are both organic and inorganic materials, and they have a high level of radiation. And in the lore, they talk about how they tried to like dissect them and see what they were made of, and they just combust whenever they do that. So it brings the question about, it's like, why are there weapons of war on these moons? Was there some sort of war in this place? And who's the war against? And when did it happen? And is it the great beast that ate the golden planet that it was? You can hit them with a stun grenade to stop them temporarily. And another good note is whenever they kill you, they will actually rip your head off and replace it with a coil. So it's very poetic. They want you to look like them. Also, just seriously, imagine being at war and you have these massive human-looking things that have.
I don't feel like I don't feel like they'd be an actual good weapon of war because of how many people would be in a war, and then you'd just be looking at them. There would always be one person looking at potentially like over like every single coil head there is.
Running around and killing anybody that doesn't look at them. I feel like that's beyond.
Wait a minute, didn't my drops finish up or no? No, they didn't, so I'll have to get that another time. Well, we'll see. No, just pop in there. I think I have to have it not on mute.
It's like straight up psychological warfare. Okay, the Jester.
Okay. Coil head is which one? Is it this one? Looks like this one. was like this one. So this one, it does have a more traditional humanoid body. It doesn't have forearms though. That's kind of a bad thing. And like also like you can't like hickey. um
human-looking things that have so it's very poetic. They want you to look like them. Also, just seriously,
but what are we looking at here? There's a bunch of nail. You know what? No, actually they tried to dissect them and they combusted. I don't know what that means for if I were to do yeah if I were to like, do that.
war.
I feel like that might cause them to combust. And if it does cause them to combust, they're down here and no. If it doesn't, they're in a probably. So you know what? We'll meet in the middle and say it's a respectful smash.
The Jester. This is one of the first creatures we will see that is like a toy and a creature mixed. It appears to basically be a Jack-in-the-Box that has human legs and a human arm, and it will wind up its arm.
You see, I see what you're saying, Sin. But at the same time, if it can explode in fire, I'm not one for that.
And then bust out and have this skull come out and eat every single person in the building if you don't get out in time. These things are very similar to the things I hear every night in my walls. When players first find the Jack-in-the-Box in the game, it's actually not a huge threat. It'll just follow you around for a little while, and then it goes into a second phase where it starts winding its arm. And once it's fully wound up, playing Pop Goes the Weasel, it springs out, and that's when you have to get out of the building. Or actually, you should probably get out of the building while it starts winding. But once its head pops out, it's going to eat every single person it can get close to, and there's no hiding from it either. It's going to find you. So the eyeless dog, in my opinion, have to be the most...
That's okay. Jack in the Box is this one. There's nowhere to do. I know the saying, if there's a hole, there's a goal. But like, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't think of what I'm supposed to do with that.
And that's when you have to get out of the building. So
there's no hole.
It's going not super in my close to, and there's no hiding from it either. It's going to find you. So the eyeless dog, in my opinion, have to be the most misunderstood of all these creatures because they're really not super dangerous. They are completely blind and will only kill you if you make a noise. And that noise includes just in your mic. If you make a noise in your mic, if you talk to your friends, it's going to aggravate the dog and it's going to come and kill you. It's kind of like people whenever they get a sweet pit bull and they name it something like Cupcake, like a really nice name. Those things are probably going to kill you too. So anyways, yeah, if you see an eyeless dog, if you crouch, not running, if you crouch and you don't make noise in your mic, you should be able to sneak past. However, if you have a radio and you like turn it on or off, that could alert the dog too. And if you do aggravate the dog and alert it and it starts running at you, you can juke the dog because it's often inaccurate and just focuses on the first place where it heard the first noise.
Oh my gosh, is it really going to be this easy? Are we really just going to get on the ship and leave? Oh no! Run, 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 run!
A smart thing I read online is that people lure the dog away with a boombox or by buying a cheap item from the store and then having the rocket ship come down and deliver it. It'll make all that noise and the thing will go over there. And they should only come out at night. Occasionally in other areas they will spawn earlier. I was just playing a game where it spawned at just like 2 p.m.
I don't think any of the dogs spawn during night.
Later in the day. Alright, Ghost Girl.
Okay. Dog. I think I'd have to be drunk to do that one. Hey, congratulations, Sin. You had the first message stopped by Automod.
So yeah, along with all these horrific monsters in the game, there's also a ghost. This one is different from other ones because it cannot be touched at all, but it can touch you. So the little girl in the red dress only targets one person at a time. And
That doesn't make
to everybody
sense.
else, she is invisible except for the person that she is haunting. So this is kind of complicated. There's a few reasons why she specifically chooses one person to haunt. Yeah, my camera died again. Anyways, how the little girl in the red dress will target certain people is based on their different things, like their sanity levels, and that kind of gets a little bit complicated. She'll single out her prey based on a few things, like who's the most paranoid, which just means who looks around the most, looking around for monsters, the person holding the most valuables, and also...
Oh, so is that how it works for Paranoid? Okay. Well, I mean, it looks like we know who's going to be targeted by the ghost doll.
Alone too long, it can make their insanity level raise too. Anyways, what's different about this monster, except for one other one, the ghost girl will actually leave the complex and follow you out to your ship. She doesn't immediately kill her victims. You'll see her taunting you. She'll be running around, or not running around. She'll be standing. She'll be calling your name. She'll be laughing. Sometimes it'll do like audio distortion. You can't really hear your players you're playing with very well. The lights will flicker, different things like that. And finally, whenever she's at the end of her haunt, when she's ready to kill you, she will start skipping towards you, and if she touches you just once, you will die. Keep in mind, this is the rarest enemy in the game. I think I've had her like 3 or 4 times, and I've played quite a bit. But anyways, moving on to the Forest Keeper.
So, the landmine is on this list. I don't know what to do with that. I do know what to do with that. This is a minor. Enough said.
Giant. No. So yes, this thing is a giant. It's not very smart. According to the lore, it has the mind of like a 4-year-old child, and it's like teething right now, and that's why it will grab you. Not because it's malicious and wants to kill you, but because it wants to take you and put it in its mouth. And when it does that, you die. So according to everything I could figure out, it can't hear anything, it can only see you. Even though whenever I said that, it was so controversial and everybody was like, no, it can hear you, but no, it can't. What kind of sucks is if there's eyeless dogs around, the eyeless dogs hear super well, the Forest Keepers see really well, so they make a really deadly team. You don't want to, if you see them together, bad news. It is probably best to leave if you see them both in the same area, but honestly, I feel like the giants are so OP. Like, I have honestly very rarely gotten away from a giant. Like, if they're on you, they will get you. I don't know how the heck you can get away from them. I've seen some videos of people baiting the giants to get into the way of the Earth Leviathan, like the giant worm, you know, Shai-Hulud Dune. And they're basically grabbing the people, and right as they're grabbing them, the giant worm comes out of the ground and... One more time. This is the last time.
The man is struggling.
Or I'm going to go completely insane. Oh my gosh, it has been 3 days. I have tried to do this. Bunker for 3 days straight. I am losing my...
Alright, which one is the Forest Keeper? This one? I was told it's a baby, so I'm inclined to do that.
And basically, the giant worm comes up and eats the giant, and then the person survives, and it's super epic. Those are great clips. Bunker spiders. So bunker spiders, to people with arachnophobia... Oh, I'm wearing my headset right now. So to people with arachnophobia, bunker spiders are probably the worst things in the game. I don't really care too much about them. They are pretty lethal. Like, if you get bit once by them, you can often die if you have any pre-existing damage from anything else, from falling, whatever. But these monsters are pretty common. Early into the game, like once you first get into a map, they aren't
Does
as
Kyle
big
have
because
does
you
Kyle
have
have
a whole bit of
content warning
webs.
as well,
If
or
you
just
go into
lethal?
webs, they will oftentimes just freeze and not move. If someone walks into their webs, they will actually immediately start chasing that person, and the person can sometimes just be stuck in the web, but that spider will chase you for a long time until you get quite a ways away. So if you get chased by a spider, try to get as far away as you can from it. If the spider does manage to kill you, it will take your body and then cocoon you like it does prey in real life, you know? You used to be able to just hop
Dang.
up on a railing and get away from them, but as of the update 45, you can't do that anymore. They can get you on the rails. If you get a shovel, you can kill the spider with 5 hits, but it's really hard to do because 2 bites will definitely kill you. Hoarding bugs or loot bugs.
Spider. This one. Silk is soft and it's smooth. Maybe? Maybe? Like, I could use the. Okay, cool. We're eligible for that. Okay, we don't have to watch any more Genshin for right now. Speaking of which, I should continue downloading that. I could use the silk. I can 100% use the silk for it. But other than that, not sure.
The bug mafia. These things are basically just giant insects that love to take scrap. If you have scrap in their territory, they are going to want it. You may have to just offer them a piece of scrap to get them to leave you alone. If you take scrap from their nests, they will get super angry with you, so I don't recommend doing that unless you're just gonna beat it to death. I recommend you beat them to death. If you see them, get a shovel, hit them a few times, and just get rid of them. However, they are actually relatively peaceful. If you see them, they shouldn't normally attack you if you don't have much scrap. But if you're holding scrap and you get too close to them, they will get aggravated and they'll fly and they'll kind of attack you. Yeah, just 2 hits with the shovel will kill a hoarding bug. Beat them to death. Next is the or as some call them, the leech puppy, or puffers. People call them puffers too. This thing is basically harmless, even though it has this massive mouth that looks like it could just chomp you up. It doesn't have a very powerful bite, so you can get bit by it quite a few times and you won't die. They roam the halls of the buildings with their mouths wide open, and they just try to intimidate you by showing their massive jaws. Sometimes they will rattle their purple tails, which I believe on their tails is like a fungus or like spores, and those spores go out and they puff out and make your vision all pink. This pink puffy cloud that they make isn't actually dangerous, it just impairs your vision. Okay, the next one is the snare flea.
Not dangerous. I mean, it's you. There's a lot to like about the spore lizard, honestly. I think this is our first. Absolutely, I'm seeing no downsides to this. The cloud could be some sort of aphrodisiac. Um, it harmless. Doesn't even have a face for me to like find ugly or anything.
There are bugs under your skin and under mine, and they are the snare fleas. Snare fleas are kind of like those things on Alien. The
Ah.
they'll wrap around your face, and they don't bite you or sting you. They will just suffocate you to death. According to lore, they're actually a type of centipede that produces this silk, and they'll use the silk to shoot up onto the ceiling and stick up there and wait for someone to walk by, and then they'll drop down in. These things don't like open air or sunlight, so if you get teleported out or if you just exit the front door, you can survive these things. But also, if you pick up a shovel, you can swing it and you can knock it off your face, or one of your teammates can hit it with the shovel once and it will fall off it, and then I think you can hit it a few more times and it'll die. But yeah, if you walk into a room that has an open vent, it's a good indicator that there is a snare flea around, so look at the ceilings. They could definitely get you really easily. If you're playing solo, I heard that they won't kill you. They'll wrap around your face and get you to critical damage, but then they won't completely kill you, which is nice because these things would be complete game enders. If you have one on your face, you can also get teleported out. I think I said that earlier, but yeah. The hygro deer. People call them
Which of these? You, Centipede. Yes, you. You also don't necessarily have a face. I don't quite appreciate what you did, and how I'm the one supposed to take it. But you know, I can take it every once in a while.
Blobs or slimes. This is like a big puddle of goo thing that isn't very dangerous. It moves super slow. It's a single-celled organism that, according to the lore, they live for thousands of years and they can convert any organic matter into their own body flesh. So that's what it's doing. It is taking your body and dissolving you and turning it into one of them. And so don't step in it. If you want to live, don't step in it. That's how you die. You can jump over it most of the times. You can get on a railing and trick it to going in one area and then just hop over it. They can detect heat from anywhere in the dust. They can still sense you from the other side and come towards you, but I mean, they're really slow. Just jump over them. Placing a boombox makes them gather around the boombox and just stay there, so that is useful if you want to kind of trap them. And I think you can just trap them behind doors too. That might be wrong. You can fact check me on that. I'm sure everybody will. And another fun fact that I read online, the term hygrodeer in Latin is a term meaning to get wet. Baboon hawk.
I mean, Slime Girl. Enough said.
So these things I haven't had much experience with until recently. I feel like the game developers started putting them in a lot more, or maybe I'm imagining that. Maybe it's because I've been going to March a lot. But these things, a monkey and a bird. If they get aggravated, they will use their beaks to impale you and then eat you. So strategy for not getting skewered by them. Intimidation works really well. If you face them directly and you make noises, you can kind of scare them away. Being in groups really helps. They don't like to attack people that are in groups larger than them. So if there's only one of them, if you have
Oh,
two
dude, we
people,
can do another
it's just a
Smash
weird
tier
game. I did
list
this
afterwards.
me when I was with two other people, so I guess maybe that's not always correct. But staying in groups really helps. Facing them, making loud noises helps. So the baboon hawk can be hit 6 times with a shovel before it dies. So you can oftentimes beat it
That's
to death. Which is really
tanky.
nice. I love being able to beat animals to death in this game. According to the lore in this game, they usually only like eating small mammals. However, if they are in large numbers and they're kind of desperate, they'll go after larger things, which includes eyeless dogs. There are videos you can find where baboon hawks will attack eyeless dogs, and I don't think I've ever seen them actually win. I think the eyeless dogs just absolutely destroy them, which is exactly what I would expect to happen. Those eyeless dogs are built, you know? They got that dog in them. So yes, eyeless dogs will get in confrontations with
Yo,
baboon
AI
hawks.
versus AI? I love that
I'll
shit.
just yoink someone's video and show you. Okay, the Earth Leviathan.
You. Baboon Hawk. I mean, I'm not really seeing much of their face, so maybe it's kind of giving me the most view of their face here, and other aspects of the body. Again, no arms. No arms is kind of rough. It's a little rough to deal with, but it's not a deal breaker. I could definitely like do something with it.
Or the giant worm, or Shai-Hulud. So these are giant worm things that I'm pretty sure is just a Dune reference. They stay underground, and they can sense just the slightest movements on top of the ground, so even if you're crouching, they can still know where you're at no matter what. Whenever they're about to come out of the ground, a whole bunch of little black particles start rising, and as soon as you see that, the best move is just to run as quick as you can out of that ring of black particles. So if you're fast enough, you can get out. Usually, if you have a bunch of heavy stuff, drop that and just leave. It's gonna take your stuff, but it's worth your life sometimes. But yeah, like
The arm. Who said the slime girl had to be armless? They're made of slime. They can give themselves arms if they want to.
I said before, sometimes those giants can be eaten by the Earth Leviathan. They mainly do come out at night. Sometimes they won't, randomly on random maps. And according to the lore, they burrow 40 meters below the ground, and yeah, they can detect the slightest vibrations on the top of the ground. Okay, next are the new monsters from Update 4.
doesn't seem very good for it, though. I'm gonna say that because if it were to do that, then like a rain, it would go insane during the rain, and I guess I'll just plop landmines down there. It's not even a lie.
First and most terrifying, I think it's the best though. I think this is the best thing they've added to the game for sure, is the masked or the mimics, or you can call them skinwalkers if you want to, because that's basically what they are. So if you didn't think this game was scary before, oh my gosh. The masks are basically a piece of scrap and you have you guys won't believe what you'll find today. So the masks are actually items you can find in the game. You can either find the smiling one, which is comedy, or the frowning one, which is tragedy. The comedy mask, you can hit the action button when you're holding it to try to kind of put it on, and it won't immediately stay on your face. However, if you put the tragedy mask on, it will instantly turn you into a masked, which means you become one of those monsters that looks just like people, that is running around in the dungeon, but it's wearing a mask, and it has mannerisms just like everybody else. We'll get into that in just a second. However, you can still get turned into a mask with the comedy mask. It says that if you use the action button while holding the mask, there's a 65% chance of becoming a masked for every 5 seconds you do this. These masks are obviously like SCP-035, so you can just find the mask as an item in the game, like I was just saying, but you can also find people that look just like players wearing masks randomly on different moons like Rend or Titan. These masked people will imitate like everything people do. It's really freaky. They'll look around corners, they'll stop, they'll stare, they'll spin around. So like if you're running the cameras and you're looking at the screens and you see a person spinning around, which usually that means that they want to be warped in. If they're doing that a lot, they pretty much could be a mask. It's very likely they could be a mask. They can also sprint, which is really scary when they do that. You can kill them pretty easily with the shovel. I folded a few the other day when I was playing. And what's really horrifying about the masked is they will sometimes just go into the ship and hide and wait for players to come into the ship, and then they will attack them. I've even had one walking while looking the other direction so I couldn't see its face, but it came towards me while facing the other direction, and it made it to where I couldn't tell if it was a person or not until it got really close to me. But yeah, if you just get touched once by the masked, you will also turn into a mask, and it makes the game that much more dangerous for all the other players that are in there. And what's nice is the masked will always wear the regular decoy suit. They'll wear the orange, so if you change all the suits of the players you're playing with, it's easier to identify who is not a actual human. But yeah, hit him with a shovel. The other new character in update,
I mean, I see no problems with that. Do you see any problems with that? That's pretty much just a human. That's just the player character.
45 is the Nutcracker. So I recently found out that these things won't just shoot you. The Nutcracker has a shotgun, obviously, and it's a double-barreled shotgun, so it'll shoot once, shoot twice, and then it will reload. But along with shooting a shotgun, it will kick you. Sometimes. If you get too close to it, it'll kick you, which is an instant kill. So is the shotgun blast, pretty much. If you're close to it, you get hit with the shotgun, you're dead. But it can also kick you and kill you instantly, too. So it is an appropriate name. The name Nutcracker, it will kick you directly in the nuts, yes. What's interesting about it is it seems to be like another messed up toy type thing, kind of like the Jester, which makes you wonder if these things are also biological weapons of war. But also what's interesting is, unlike the Jester or the Coilhead, it seems like there is a living creature inside. Like, if you watch it, it'll walk, and then it will open up its mask, and it will look around, and it's like this fleshy-looking alien thing with one eye, and it'll look around. You can actually squat down. If you see the Nutcracker walking around and it stops and opens up its thing, just squat down and don't move at all, and you can actually avoid being detected by it. According to the bestiary, the lore in the game, it calls these things the Watchers of the House. And what's interesting about this thing is it's the only thing that will go out and kill monsters and humans with no prejudice. It will just go, it'll kill monsters, it'll kill people. I haven't seen it kill monsters. Actually, yes, I have seen it kill monsters. I saw it kill a bracken one time. Strategy for killing it, you can hide behind a wall or a bookshelf or something and let it shoot twice, and then you and a buddy run up, hit it with the shovel a bunch of times, you can kill it. And it takes 5 hits with the shovel to kill it, and once you do kill it, you can actually pick up its shotgun and use it. Both of the shotgun shells also take a slot, so pick those up, load them into the gun immediately, But yeah, it's really interesting. That shotgun, super powerful. If you get your hands on the shotgun, you can kill a lot of stuff. I love it. I wish there was more shotguns in the game. It would probably make it a lot easier. Anyways, there's one more monster I have not talked about yet, and
What? I mean, it's made of wood, so it might be a little rough
that is
doing
Jeb.
it,
So Jeb,
but
also known as
you
the
know.
company monster, is that giant tentacle thing that we see take our scrap whenever we give it to the company building. So whenever you fly to 71 Gordian, I think that's the planet's name, you take all your scrap, put it on the counter, that tentacle comes out and grabs it, and then what people don't know is once your scrap is sold, you can either get a default voice line,
Your work keeps the company happy.
or you have a roughly 3% chance of getting a rare voice line.
We need you.
There's different voice lines like the company must stay happy.
The company must stay happy. The company must...
And so some people think that it's actually Jeb, the monster behind the wall, saying these voice lines, but me personally, I think it's actually the company that has pre-recorded these messages and they're playing them back after you sell your stuff. So when it says the company must stay happy, that makes me think that there was a company that was created by people in this solar system to house a horrible evil, and I think that's exactly what it is. It's a horrible evil behind the wall. It makes me think that there is horrible consequences for not keeping the company happy. If the company's not happy, horrible things are happening. That's my opinion. Another rare voice line is the walls cannot contain me, or this wall cannot contain it. I think it's saying this wall cannot contain it.
This wall cannot contain it.
Because it's like a warning that if we don't feed this thing, the walls alone won't keep it in there. It's going to get hungry, it's going to bust through the walls, and that's going to be a huge problem. And one last thing is keep our investors happy.
Keep our investors happy.
So this makes me think that there's a whole solar system of people that are the investors that are united to pay for keeping this thing happy, because if it's not happy, their lives are going to end and the entire solar system is done. Because I think that Jeb, the monster behind the wall, is like an interplanetary traveler that if it got out, it would go and start eating planets. So Sigurd's logs, the logs that you can read on the computer or that you pick up throughout the game, his logs talk about how one time he was at the company when through his radio he heard a voice saying that they were behind the wall, and they started talking about this. In their world, it's like a story that's made up about a golden planet that was swallowed up by a giant beast. And apparently it's a very famous story, the way he talked about it in his logs. Oh, this is just a children's bedtime story. But no, it seems that Sigurd has maybe found a group of people that have been consumed or detained by this monster behind the wall. And I just think it's all connected. I definitely think that the golden
That's what
planet was
that's what happened to
swallowed by a
Spooky.
beast, and maybe that beast is the giant tentacle monster behind the wall, and it's Jeb. Also, it's worth noting, if you don't know already, below the deck at the company building on 71 Gordian, there is a giant drill that is facing the company wall where Jeb is. And there's like a little circle drawn on the wall, like that's the area where they're going to drill into. And it makes me think that they're either drilling in to kill the monster, release the monster, or release the people that are in there that have been trapped by Jeb. And also written on the drill is "Don't Tell," so it makes me think that this was like a secret project and that people were doing this to spite the company, or maybe they're trying to do it to figure out who the company was or what the company was doing. And if the company found out, they would stop what they were doing, or they would punish them. You know how they punish people. And this drill has the ability to put 2 apparatuses in it, or 2 of those nuclear things in it, but we can't do it yet. It's not in the game. You can't really, you can bring them to there, but you can't actually do it. And so that is all the Lethal Company monsters.
Okay. I feel like this is Jeb, right? I feel like this one is Jeb. I have no clue what you are. These are bees, so I don't think that's gonna be a fun time. But what the hell is this thing? Who made this tier list? The birds, the birds. Maybe? Okay, that's a turret. Okay. That's not a thing I can add. Is this like this looks like a bacteria. If I had to put Jeb somewhere, Jeb is up here. Oh, they're both that's the beehive. Got it, got it. I mean, I'm very happy with this tier list. No, we'll just do this.
Today I will be ranking all the items based off of price, how fun they can be, but really how useful they are. Alright, to start us off, we have the toy green flashlight. So really, it only has 2-minute battery life, and it's not that bright, and really when you need it, it's in the early game, and you don't have that much money to begin.
Manticoil? Or this? That's a bird? Is it like rocket propulsion? I mean, I can't. It's a robot. I can't really do anything with it. Like, dude, that looks like out of freaking Skibbity
With, which
or
means I
the
would really
TV
just
series,
spam
the
skip
Titan
key
TV
and wait
series,
for
whatever
the
that
green
is.
flashlight. That's personally what I would do. D tier. Now the pro flashlight, I think this thing right off the bat is S tier. It's got to be one of the best items on here. You can use it if you're soloing or if you have teammates. It has a 4-minute battery life, double the regular flashlight. It's a lot brighter, and it's also not too expensive. It's one of the cheaper items. All around, it's just great. The shovel is used to kill enemies and players, but this is really nice to have in a larger.
Why can't we have a better? Why can't we have a? Why can't we have a better weapon than the shovel? That okay. So I mean, he's somehow even uglier than I am.
As one person can carry it and be the protector, quote unquote, of that group. Great item, really good for defense, not that expensive, A tier. The stun grenade, this thing can save your life against faster enemies and can be extremely useful when trying to run back to the ship and you're slow or it's just a dog and it's really fast. But if you throw it behind you, it stuns them and you can get away. It's pretty cheap too. It's one of the cheapest items. I would say A tier. Okay, so the jetpack is really interesting. This is extremely fun. It's, I believe, the most expensive item in the game for utility, which, I mean, you get to fly, but this would definitely be useful to get from the compound to the ship, vice versa. It is pretty easy to hurt yourself, though. There's not any other advantage other than just being able to fly. And it doesn't have the best battery life for how
Yeah, you're not following.
expensive it is. So
SMH.
other than being fun, I would put it in C tier. I know it's
Follow and hit the bell so you get notifications when I go live. I would like to make a little bit of money. Even if it's like 1 cent a day, that's still money.
useful in my opinion. Alright, so the lockpick, it's basically just the key, but you can use it as many times as you want. Now, this thing does have a 30-second countdown when you put it on a locked door. And I think that is quite a while, as you can just find keys and use them versus just hauling this around, having to pick it back up. It is infinite uses, but I would say B tier for this item. I know it is really useful, but the radar booster. So this thing is pretty cool. You can use this
See ya, Sin.
as like another camera. Basically, it will be another person for the camera system in the ship. You can also ping a sound from the ship to the radar booster, which is really cool. It can act sort of as like a decoy if you need to get out of there and there's things chasing you. And another great thing is if you place it at the entrance, you could ping it for players to find their way back if they were lost in the compound. A tier. Alright, so the boombox. This is good for having fun and joking around, but it's kind of really expensive for what it is, and there are better options for drawing noise, like for enemies, with the radar booster and the horn, which we'll talk about later. So I would rate this a C tier. Now, okay, the key you don't need to buy, and you just find this on the ground. It's the exact same thing as the pick lock, but it's a one-time use. You can sell it for like $3, I think. I think it's better than the pick lock, in my opinion. You use it once, it unlocks that door, and then you have a free slot then. And it's great early game. You can find a lot of these because it seems like not as many locked doors in the early game are needed. So I would definitely put this A tier, or maybe even S tier, honestly. S tier, sure, yeah, it's literally free. The ladder, this has a lot of different uses. Of course, you can use it to climb up things, like to get up to a fire exit that was, you know, blocked or something. Use it as like a bridge. It is pretty versatile. It's really only used for those two things, which, I mean, is
Did he
really
just
good,
get crushed
and
by
it's
the ladder?
kind of expensive. So I would put this in B tier as kind of like an optional. Alright, so the inhaler. This will boost your stamina and helps you carry items, especially two-handed items that are larger, you know, when you weigh a ton, and it'll help you get to the ship faster. It has some really funny effects. The only thing is you only have 6 to 7 uses, I think, so I would say C. Alright, so the walkie-talkie, straight up S tier. Like, this thing saves lives. It's just the most important item besides the flashlight, I would say. It's just a really great item. It's also one of the cheapest items in the game. Okay, so we're on the final 4. So the zap gun, this thing is it's really expensive. This thing is another defense item. It essentially is like the stun grenade, and it's really useful for certain enemies that really the stun will only be
Okay.
effective against them, but I would rather just run. You know, you can always just run, and it takes up a whole slot. So I would say low A, because it is a defense item and it is really good, but I would say low A to high B. Like, these two are interchangeable, and these two could honestly replace this in A. So now, for these are like a bonus thing. Now, these are not items you can carry. These are items on the ship. Really quick, so the horn is just the better version of all the sound equipment to lure enemies. This is very good for luring dogs away from the door and to the front of the ship. It's a very loud sound. It's like the loudest sound game. If I had to put this anywhere, it would be A tier. And then for the teleporter, I mean, I think it's an S tier. Like, the teleporter is just such a good item, especially when you have the combo of the walkie-talkie, the teleporter, and like you know, the flashlight, of course. But with the combo of these two items, it's just really good to have for, you know, retrieving bodies is a really big thing. Retrieving people before they die. Now, the inverse teleporter, I'm gonna put in A, just because I think when you have a 4-stack, this is very, very useful for, you know, mid to late game. When you have a 4-stack and you have that one guy that just wants to kamikaze, you know, no items, just go into the middle of nowhere and get loot and make their way to a fire exit or the main exit. Like, I think this thing is really great. Now, that will be all for my tier list. Let me know down in the comments.
Alright. With that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and of course, have a good day.